The searing sun beat down. Dust devils danced on the horizon. Yelwa, a small village in the heart of Nigeria, held its breath. A man, they called him Danladi, walked its dusty paths. He was different. His eyes saw visions. His mind, a whirlwind of thoughts. Some called him mad, others a prophet. Danladi was an enigma. He spoke in riddles, his words a confusing tapestry of wisdom and incoherence. He could predict the rains with uncanny accuracy. He healed the sick with herbs and whispers. But he was also prone to fits of rage, his laughter echoing through the night, unsettling and eerie. Danladi's story, though fictional, mirrors countless others throughout history. Individuals labeled as mad often exist on the fringes of society, their minds a mystery, their stories a reminder of the complexities of the human experience. Madness, a loaded word, a label. Society often uses it to categorize what it doesn't understand, behavior outside the norm, thoughts that defy logic, emotions that run wild. What is normal? Who defines it? The line is blurry, shifting with time and culture. What's considered eccentric in one era might be deemed insane in another. The very concept of madness is fluid, subject to the whims of societal perception. Madness is not a singular entity, it's a spectrum, a kaleidoscope of experiences, each unique to the individual. To label someone as simply mad is to disregard the complexities of their mind and their story. History whispers tales of madness. From ancient civilizations to the modern age, accounts of individuals deemed mad echo through the annals of time. Socrates, the Athenian philosopher, was considered insane by some for his unconventional ideas. Joan of Arc, the French heroine, claimed to hear voices, a sign of divine inspiration or madness depending on who you asked. Vincent van Gogh, the tortured artist, battled his inner demons, producing masterpieces in the throes of his struggles. These individuals, ostracized and misunderstood, challenge our understanding of madness. Were they truly mad? Or were they visionaries, their brilliance mistaken for insanity? The historical lens offers a glimpse into how perceptions of madness have evolved. What was once attributed to demonic possession or divine intervention is now often understood through the lens of psychology and neurology. The human mind, a universe unto itself, an intricate web of neurons firing, synapses connecting, chemicals surging. It's a delicate balance, easily disrupted. Mental illness arises from a complex interplay of genetic predispositions, environmental factors, and life experiences. Chemical imbalances in the brain, trauma, stress, and even infections can all contribute to the development of mental health conditions. Neuroscience is beginning to unravel the mysteries of the brain. Advances in brain imaging techniques allow us to observe the brain in action, shedding light on the neurological underpinnings of mental illness. However, much remains unknown. The mind, with its depths and complexities, continues to intrigue and elude us. Section 5. Genius and madness, two sides of a coin. The line between genius and madness is often blurred. History is replete with examples of brilliant minds that grappled with mental illness. Albert Einstein, the father of modern physics, is believed to have had Asperger's syndrome. Isaac Newton, the renowned mathematician, experienced bouts of depression and paranoia. Virginia Woolf, the celebrated author, struggled with bipolar disorder. These individuals, despite their struggles, made groundbreaking contributions to their fields. Their stories challenge the notion that madness is synonymous with dysfunction. Could it be that the same qualities that contribute to genius, unconventional thinking, heightened sensitivity, intense focus, also make individuals more susceptible to mental illness? The relationship between genius and madness is complex and multifaceted, a testament to the intricate workings of the human mind. Section 6. The shadowed history of madness. The treatment of individuals labeled as mad throughout history is a dark chapter in humanity's story. From ancient times, those deemed insane were often ostracized, feared, and subjected to cruel and inhumane treatments. In medieval Europe, mental illness was often attributed to demonic possession or witchcraft. Individuals were imprisoned in asylums, more akin to dungeons than places of healing. Treatments were barbaric, ranging from bloodletting to exorcisms. The Enlightenment brought about a shift in thinking with a greater emphasis on reason and scientific inquiry. However, the treatment of mental illness remained largely inhumane. Asylums became overcrowded and neglected, places of confinement rather than care. Section 7. A bridge of empathy. Imagine a world where mental illness is met not with fear or judgment, but with empathy and understanding. A world where individuals struggling with their minds are not labeled as mad, but seen as human beings deserving of compassion and support. We must move beyond the stigma surrounding mental illness. It's time to break down the walls of fear and misunderstanding that separate us. Education is key. By learning about mental health, we can challenge our own preconceived notions and foster a more compassionate society. Let's reach out to those who are struggling, offer a listening ear, a kind word, a helping hand. Small acts of kindness can make a world of difference in the life of someone battling mental illness. Section 8. Beyond the label, the individual within. Remember Dan Ladi, the man from Yelwa? He was more than just a madman. He was a son, a brother, a member of a community. He had dreams, aspirations, and fears just like anyone else. When we reduce individuals to a label, we strip them of their humanity. We fail to see the person behind the illness. Every individual, regardless of their mental health, has a story to tell, a unique perspective to offer, a contribution to make to the world. Let's look beyond the label. Let's see the individual. Let's celebrate the diversity of human experience in all its complexities and contradictions. Section 9. A call for understanding. The journey to understanding mental illness is ongoing. It requires patience, empathy, and a willingness to challenge our own biases. Let's approach this complex issue with open hearts and open minds. Let's create a world where mental health is given the same importance as physical health. A world where individuals struggling with mental illness feel safe to seek help without fear of judgment or discrimination. A world where everyone has the opportunity to reach their full potential regardless of their mental health status. The universe is vast and full of mysteries. The human mind is one of its greatest enigmas. Let's embrace the complexities of the human experience and strive to create a more compassionate and understanding world for all.